Testing, testing. Let's see if this is working. Just got a message saying that it's not. So I'm going to check. Testing. Turn the ballet. Oh, how do I check? Mm, Uh, is everything working? Is it live? Testing. I don't hear anything. Oh, there it is. All right, we're live. Hey, 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 hi, hey, hi, 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 hey. All righty then. Um, I'm to the ballet. Let me see if I can switch that around. Let me see. Can I switch this? I should be able to switch it. Maybe I can't switch it on this one. No, doesn't look like I can. To the ballet here and study hall. My captain's blog is I am uh, crocheting the shapes out of the the book Every Way with Granny Crochet. I have stepped up to the heart shape because I have realized it's like an additional version of the um I guess I could call it classic granny square. It's an additional version. So It's not a repeat square that's in the book. So I stepped up to the heart and I did heart following the um, graph, following the diagram. Now for the heart, my my half circles didn't go the same way. I don't think. Let me look at it again because I guess maybe I turned my heart and one of my half circles were turned the opposite way, which I meant to do that. I just didn't know it was gonna turn my. Well, I meant to do that because I thought. Let me look at the picture. Let me look. Hold on. Okay, so four goes there, and then four starts there. My four, for some reason, I felt like my second four needed to end where it started. So I flipped my heart around. I think that's how I did that and made it end where it began. And that resulted in a backwards, like one of them being backwards, one of them being forward. Um, so I did some color changing, and you could see the slip stitches. So it didn't look quite good. I tried to cover it up with a border, but it didn't cover it up. So I'm thinking either part do the previous row before the half circles, do that previous row in the same color as the half circles, and then there'll be no issue. Also you could do the heart in the same color all the way around, which that's what I'm about to do right now. Well, I'm in the process of doing that right now because with these patterns you can do variations, color variations. So yeah, I took the liberty of doing a color variation to see what that looked like. And yeah, so I'll probably be doing another one of these after I do the solid color. I'll probably do like another one how I just said. And then there's variations within that could be done as well. So the picture is showing solid color being used. There's potential in doing some like color changes. So I'm gonna play with the color change with what I just mentioned, like at least the two mentioned. So I'm working on one right now. I'm working on a solid color right now, and then I'll do. I want to say at least two more variations. Let me look. At least three more variations could occur, and just changing up the colors in the square alone. And then you could do like different variations of the half circles as well, I think. Um, maybe. Because then you do have your slip stitches that might show. So without slip stitches showing, there's a few variations to can be explored. Um, oh, I got pop out the chat. Let me see if I can pop, pop the chat out to where to where I see it. Um, when I'm reading a book. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Did that do what I wanted it to do? Hmm. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ding 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 ding. Do 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 do. Pew 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 pew. Hmm. Do 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 do. Let me see. Full split, huck, slide over. Maybe do a slide over. Okay. Could a slide over work for this? Of course. Hmm. Okay. Okay, that'll work. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, 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 okay. Didi, chat and in my book at the same time. Right. So that's where my book. This is like how people say my. I have the 101 um Granny Square. No, excuse me, 101 Crochet Square book. I do enjoy that. I do have some more squares to do. I would like to do in that book. Um, Also in my mind, I am creating a hook case. So that's going on. I've been looking up hook cases and I don't quite see one for me. I mean, as far as like making one, I've been looking at other people making them and they're making them how they want to make them. So I'm like, okay, well, I would like to make one how I make them. So, um, because a lot of people are doing the back loop stitching, whether it's DC back loops, SC back loops, um, back slip stitch back loops, and I'm not a fan of the back loops. I'm just not like okay. So I can do a DC back loop. I can do that. I have done a whole cardigan. Almost. Yeah, I have. I've done a whole cardigan in back loop DC, back loop DC. Now, slip stitch back loop. Uh, it's too the equivalent that I can do and I enjoy and I like to me, the equivalent to a slip stitch back loop to me. Now I can be corrected. The equivalent back loop in crochet to me seems to be the knit stitch. So I'm like, in, instead of finagling with the slip stitch back loop in crochet, I could just do the garter stitch. That's what I'm thinking. Now I could be like corrected, like, oh no, they two different things. You gotta do this one because this one lay this way and this one do. But from what I've seen, from my perspective, they look the same and they do the same thing. Okay. One's easier than the other one to do, to me. One is a ramp and one is the stairs. And I'm taking the ramp. Okay. If the garter stitch is, the same, same as doing the slip stitch back loop, I'm doing the garter stitch. So that's what I'll be doing if slip stitch back loop is involved. Um, okay, so I have my heart pattern up, and I'm on the first, um, I'm on the first, I'm on the second row. So I'm trying to see how to finish the second row of and this thing be getting turned around. Okay, so I gotta go over here, and looks like it's just connected with a slip stitch, and looks like it's just connected with a slip stitch in here. Okay, and then turn, and then continue. I finished Jingle Jingle yesterday. Now, is it right here? Yeah, it look like it's right there. So this pattern isn't in my memory yet because it does some funky things um on each row. Like each row is different. Like I don't know, maybe I need to do the regular um pattern. I don't know, cause I just jumped into the heart. I didn't do the sol. I didn't do the half circle pattern, but it does say that this is the half circle pattern, so I don't know why it wouldn't be the same. So, but yeah, I just jumped in and didn't do the half circle pattern before I did this one. I'll probably go back to it. Right now, I'm kind of looking at the oval to do. To reiterate, I'll be doing all of these things. To reiterate, I will be making uh, toot all of these shapes. Toot sweet baby. Um, this book is like so amazing. It's how people say it's my spirit animal. If a spirit animal was a book, this is my book. This my book. Like she made this book for me. Like she was like, I know you interested in crochet and you would like to be on your way with your crocheting. So here you are. She passed it to me. Okay. Why does why isn't my my what you call it not looking centered? Maybe it'll look centered after this part here. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's standing up tall. Like it's not. It doesn't seem like it's standing up centered. So maybe I did something incorrect. I don't know. I'll see if it straightens up after these stitches. After these stitches. Okay, it seemed to have straightened up after that. So yeah, I didn't do this first because I saw an opportunity to be creative, and I took it. So then I saw the slip stitch. I was like, oh, that could be why she did that in a solid color. Like, well, alrighty then. I have learned that I need to make the some adjustments. Okay. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, I had to look because I was getting my 2 row mixed with my 3 row, but I wasn't, but my eyeballs were. So I'm just making sure I was on the end of the 3 row because I'm looking at the diagram this time. Earlier yesterday when I did this pattern, I read the pattern along with the dialogue. So I did the dialogue, I followed the dialogue for the square because there's no pattern in the book for the square that I can see at the moment. Um, and then for the half circle, I followed the pattern that's in the heart section. And I looked down at the diagram to see the translation of that. Okay. So here's some slip sticks, slip stitch, slip stitches that show up in the work when you do color changes. The two slip stitches at the, well, actually it's 3 and 4. So there's slip stitch 1, 2, 3, 4 slip stitch right side by side. So like if you do some color work right there, they'll show up. So duly noted. Hmm. With this second DC getting a slip stitch, I'll be either wanting to skip it or scooting back and putting a slip stitch in the first and then the second and then the corner, but I'm following the pattern. Da 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 da. So next comes turn. Okay. First you slip stitch the work. Do 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 do. Then you turn the work. Do 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 do. Okay. And then continue with the pattern. So now I'm on row 4 of the first lovely lady hemp um of the half circle. So after this I need to see because this one is gonna be this row is gonna be right side. So like the rows flip flop from right side to left side. Um so okay, so when I go to the next half circle I need to make sure that I'm starting on the same side I started with so that it can be congruent because my other heart wasn't congruent. One side ended on the right side, one side ended on the wrong side. Okay, so 4, so get my stitches in. Let's see where my stitches go. Okay, um, yeah, each row does its own thing. Now, for if when you get the first couple of stitches, like if you remember the first couple of stitches, then the row 4 is easy to remember. Row 3 is easy to remember too. I mean, kind of. Row 2 is a bit different. Like, okay, yeah, let me go on to row 4 because it could take some practice to get this pattern down. It could get some, take some, it could take some practice. They have like their own pattern. Like each row. Row two's doing something. Uh, Let me make sure I'm doing the something that it does with row four. Row four does something. So let me make sure I am doing that something that row four is doing. Um, okay, keeping going. I did post. I just didn't post in the club. I would have loved to have posted in the club because like now I'm crocheting and knitting like every day. I've one, two, three, four joined some crochet and knit clubs and I felt eager to share, especially my enjoyment of this book. That's just what I enjoy doing. So two, three, one, two, three, four. I did post though. I did post what I made yesterday. I made something else, or I'm trying to think what it was. Um, I made a what do you call that? One, two, three, one, two, three, four. I made a another. I made a um. I don't know what this square is called. Off kiltered square, an off centered, an off centered square. I'll have to look it up. Um, for the name. It's from the it's from the book. Um, where is it in the book? Let me see. Uh, is it with the squares? Is it this way or this way? This way or this way? Which way? Sometimes I wonder. Uh, I think it's after the triangle. I don't know. I don't remember passing the triangle. But maybe. Is this it? That's similar. But that's not it. Okay. So I'm getting close because I see a square that's similar. Oh, okay, here it is. Close. It's called And I guess I need to put the names of them on my posts, but I hadn't been naming them. I've just been posting them. Okay, so this one is the only one that I haven't named. Like the other ones, I did say they were rectangles when I made the rectangles. And I didn't name the heart because I thought it looked enough like a heart for me not to have to name it. Um, this square is called offset. It's number 5 in the book, and it's called offset. Where's my voice? It's called offset. OFFSET. All one word. Offset square. Let me take a sip of ah. Wait. Okay. Um, I'm in the chat. Woo-hoo. I can see the chat in my book. I love it. Okay. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, I was showing the offset square. Hers is so neat. Hers is so neat. Mine, I have to do another step and sew in my ends. It's kind of looking like a, what do you call that? Like a summer camp project. It's looking like a summer camp project. Like it look good. Like I got the tails hanging from it, so it's like looking like tassel design, and it could very well go that route. Um, I also can spin the ends so to match my friends. So yeah, it matches as far as like the design. So I just have to sew in the ends for it to match up some more. Um, in her pictures, the shapes have been blocked. It says in the book. So mine have not been blocked. Mine are fresh off the hook. Smoking. Okay, I'm coming up on the end of um this, so let me either scroll or use the, let me see, I'm gonna use the book, um the book, what is this? The book chapters, and locate the heart. I just passed the heart, the half circle to get to the heart. I'm gonna go back to the heart and look at the diagram to see where to put my last couple of stitches, how to do my last couple of stitches. One, two, oh, oops. I'm looking at the beginning of the row and I need to be at the row. Okay. Ow, my ear. What do I do now? Oh, okay. I think I go here. Like I missed something. Look like I missed some anchoring. Okay, let me look. I might need to go back from the row 3. Like I missed something in row 3. Okay, so let me take out this row 4. I was talking, okay, when I was doing row 3. Your name is not row 3, okay? That's why I was looking different. Remember when I was like, it's looking different. Okay, let me look at row 2. Row 2. Am I at the beginning of row 2 or the end? I don't know right now. The end. Okay, so go over here. What is this? The beginning of row 3. Okay, row 2 looks to be fine as far as the starting point goes. Okay, so row 3, start row 3. That's where it's not connected at. That's where it needs to be connected at, right there at the beginning of row 3. Okay, maybe the words are telling me from there, go to there. Let me check the words, because I'm missing something. So yeah, that's what I was doing. Uh, a slider. Okay, now I need to go up row 2, see how it finishes. Yep, that's the part I didn't do. Um, the end of row 2. Let's see. So go. And it says, okay. So I did that, and then I'm supposed to go here with the net stitch. So that was cool that I got to see that. Trying to pick it up. Okay. Now I'm in the right placement for row 4 to begin. Row 3 to begin? Yeah, row 3. Okay, do I begin row 3? Go back up to the words. Okay, I was also already supposed to be turned. Okay. Okay, I'm back on track. Got the anchor down. three, 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 three. Uh, Ow, that hurt my arm. Oh, okay. Okay, what comes next? This one, two, three, and then kind of follow the pattern and connect. the edges. No, like that second that second DC is like it's not there for me, but it is. But it's not to be um, slip stitch in. Like it's not enough of it before the chain stitch. That's where my knot is. I guess I'll work a slip stitch in there. Okay. I'm at the corner and I did all the steps. Okay. Now turn the work, proceed. Okay, back on row 4. I think I got everything anchored. One, two, three. Also, Captain's Vlog, I finished off the neckband. One, two. I went on around the neck and brought it down past the shoulders and fastened it off, and that'll be where my first buttonhole is going to appear. And then from there, make the buttonhole along with the adjacent side. So yeah, I do see where sewing it in place while creating the band matters, uh, because you did say so that you can see what you need to make. So I do see that. Almost, I'm almost thinking maybe I need to condition the pieces or the neck piece, condition that, then sew that. So that'll be my starting point for where I need to continue with the band. And then, like, like a step by step process type of thing. That's what it, I mean, it could do that. Could do it that way. Okay, let me finish this part. But I would like to do the other variations of this part. One, two, three, one, two, three. One, two, three, four. Okay, look then. Here, this is where I was the other time when I noticed something wasn't anchored. So let's get this anchored properly, which I probably didn't need to do that row again. I probably just needed to anchor it. So let's see. Row 4. Mm, mm, mm. Working section last row. Last round of base. Skip first. Slip stitch in corner. That's what I did. And look right. Okay, so I did do it correct the first time. Looks like it. I don't know. Maybe I fixed it. I fixed it. Either I fixed it or nothing was wrong in the first place. Okay, so then it says, gonna follow the instructions. I thought I needed to go into a DC, but no, that's from the previous row. Oh yeah, I did need to fix that from the previous row. So it's fixed, so now it doesn't look so um gappy like it did. Okay. And then fasten off. Okay, so yeah. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. That was necessary. Okay, so I have it like I what you call it? Okay, so I must have wait. How is this ending this way? Do 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 do. This should have been ending that way. I don't know. So whatever. So the intel, I would have to flip around for it to match the picture because my intel is where the fourth round begins. So do I flip it? Because I flipped it when I flipped it the other time. My whatchamacallit wasn't congruent. And it didn't. Because if I flip it how the diagram has it, that's how I had it. But I don't know, maybe I read this diagram backwards. I mean, it seems like I'm reading it correctly. Um, but I wound it up with my tail end on the outside, like on my with my tail end at the beginning of the four row. My end four row is at the beginning of the four row in the diagram. So I read the diagram backwards. I did notice I was doing that sometimes. I don't guess it should matter. And I guess if I do turn it over, okay, so turning it over was, I don't know, whatever. So if I don't turn it over, it's not matching the diagram. I have no clue how I did this. Like I worked it looking at the diagram and my heart flip-flopped around and I'm on the opposite end. Even though I followed it. Okay, so for the second one, this is my concern. So for the second one, maybe I need to stay on this side. Like, don't flip anything. Maybe I don't flip anything. Because when I flip it back, then it's all in order. It's in order. So maybe I don't flip it yet. Maybe, but I don't get how I'm not on the same side. Okay. Okay, so looking at it now, before I flip anything, row 4 is right side. Row 3 is wrong side. Row 2 is 4, 3, 2, right side. So that would make row 1 wrong side. Right here before I flip anything, I think. Should make it wrong side. Okay, so that means I would need to flip it to work the right side. Okay, so flipped it. I finally flipped it. So flipping it, the 4 is ended where the 4 ends, and the 4 begins where the 4 begins. Okay. Let me look at my previous heart to see if I began the row in the same. Okay, third row is facing. So that should mean, I don't know though, but that, let's see. Okay, no, that's the fourth row. So fourth row is facing. Third row is not. Okay, so I gotta have the two rows facing if I wanna. Crochet hook. So I need to turn it back around. Yeah, I need to turn it back around because when I turned it and worked the other side, made it opposite sides, even though it like the diagram. So I'm going to keep it the way I just finished it, then add my next side, and then that'll make it congruent. Okay, so that's why I flipped my heart because I began my second half circle on the side that the fourth round began, technically, but because I turned my heart, it's where the fourth row ended. Come through this, what do you call those doors? Rotating doors. Come through this rotating door with me. So I was about to start my second square on the same side, which I could, but to have it like the picture, which it kind of doesn't matter. So, but I'm attempting to follow the diagram. So to have my art follow the diagram, I would need to switch sides and start my half circle on the side that I ended the first half circle without turning it, without turning it. Let me make sure. Actually, I do need to turn it. Oy vey. I've turned myself around. I thought I had it. I thought I had it cleared up because the first time I did the heart, I turned it around after I finished the fourth row. I'm not understanding why my fourth row isn't on the side of the diagram before I turn it around. Like I've started everything the same way. Is that just the nature of it? Am I not just understanding the turn about it? That could be what's going on because I've done everything. Maybe I'm just attempting to understand the turnaround of the pattern when it turns. Okay. Okay, so if I follow the pattern, I'll I'll have to work when I'm work. How did I do that? Okay, I turned it. Phew, good grief. I'm gonna have to turn the heart to work on it correctly. Because if the four is right side and I start on the second circle, that would make it flip floppy. Okay, so I need to turn the work so that it ends how the diagram is saying it ends and begins. And then I can do the other half of the circle on the same side I did, which I'm not getting this. Like something is amiss to me. Could be the flip flopping around. Um, because I did this same thing and my heart sides are not on the same side. And yeah, because if I turn it like I did, it's not gonna end on the other side like how the diagram is showing. It's gonna end inside of the heart, I think. The diagram has it going out like two humps, like, but it's really like the opposite, which is the same. It's just flip flopped. I'm not getting it. How did it get opposite? I turned it to the correct side the first time. Like I'm looking at it and seem like I'm about to do the same thing that got it to the other side in the first place, but it's not gonna matter because I'm using the same color this time. Mm. Okay, so Okay. Um, I'm think. Let me check. Let me check. Cause I thought I checked this, but let me check it again. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's nothing. There's nothing to mess up. Absolutely nothing. Nothing to mess up at all. Can't mess it up. Nothing to mess up. There's nothing to mess up. Can't mess it up. It's congruent on both sides. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then turn. Now I'm on row 3. Okay, everything is looking copacetic. Okay, so keep going. Okay, row 3. Row 3. Okay, 3. Okay, 3. One, two, three. This is a 3 as well. 3. Let me check to make sure. Yep. Okay. One, two, three. One, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Ending row 3. Okay, now row 4 is about to begin where the other row 4 ended. So I am on track. Correct. Correct, correct, correct. I'm right on track with the diagram. Not sure how I wasn't on track with the diagram the first time because I did what looks like to be the same thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn it and work the 4th row. Wait, get my yarn. The yarn tail from the other side is making an appearance. Okay. Now, okay. Okay, everything is lined the same. I don't know. Maybe I didn't turn it. Maybe I did turn it, but maybe I turned it back before I began my work. I'm not exactly sure. I thought I had everything turned the same way the first time. All my tails are like toward the middle, so that's why I thought I turned it like I just did. Whatever. Whatever. It's not even gonna matter too much. It's only gonna matter for me like studying it. Um, because the first one I did in color work, that's why it matters a bit. And then this one I'm doing it in a solid, so it's not really gonna matter. And then other than me sitting here studying the configuration of it all. And I would like to do a couple of more variations, like play around with the color combo of the square. But yeah, I'll leave the these. Let me finish this one. In my first in my first heart, I did every other row color change. So in my next heart, I could do every 2 rows. Okay, okay, okay. Let me get over this fourth. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, one, two, one, two, one. So when you do it like the diagram, it flows the same way as the diagram. Of course, it like you do the same thing. It comes out the same way. One, two, three, both ways. So you're gonna end where you ended the first time. One, two, three, four. Um, in the circle first. That's a good thing. That means all rows are congruent and on the same side. I'm just looking to make sure. And it is. I guess I didn't turn it before I started it the first time. That's could be why. Uh, Either way, whatever. It's done. So I just, okay, so yeah, that was kind of confusing for me because the pattern does flip flop, but when you're looking at the diagram itself can't flip flop. So it's like you gotta look at it flip floppy, like you gotta look at it from left to right. And sometimes I was looking at the right when I should have been looking at the left. Anyways, I got it. It's done. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing at least two more of these. At least two more. Love it. Queen of Hearts. Okay. Kind of reminded me of my Queen of Hearts series that I read by Corey Corrine Coates. Corrine Coates from Canada. I think that's her name. Yeah, just off the top of my head. I want to say more, but just in case you would like to enjoy the series yourself, I won't say what I would like to say out loud. So yes, Queen of Hearts. That's kind of where I was going with my first heart was in remembrance of the Queen of Hearts. Um, so yeah, I might do some more of that color play. The heart. Eh. Now let me look at the picture. Looks like this picture is congruent to the diagram. It doesn't look like she did any uh wait. Let me look before I speak. Go on. What did you do? Did you do something different? Does that first glance look like anything is different? At first glance, yeah, it looks like it's consistent with the pattern and the diagram. There's nothing extra to figure out, looks like, because that back and forth flip flopping got my head like, uh, please try your call again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does it look like 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looked like we went around this horse with another row, like I did for my first, like I did for my first um heart. I almost missed it because it's in the same color. I'm checking. 2, 3. Well, no. On one side it does, and on one side it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 no. No border, no border. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 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 okay. No border, no border. That's just me. That's just me adding stuff. Okay, phew. Okay. Yeah. My goodness. Thank you. Okay, so far the patterns are consistent in what it's saying and showing. I like that because I was like, if you gonna do a bird girl, you need to let me know you gonna do a birder. But no, she didn't do a border. That's just me exploring my creativity. One, four, one, two, three, four. Yep, that's me. That's me exploring my creativity. All right, so yeah, I did a border on the first heart to bring it on around and get that Queen of Hearts going, that Queen of Hearts look. And how I did that is I kept with the stitches in the pattern. At first, I didn't do crochet, so I had to take that out. Like at first, in the corner, in the center, I put like 4 double crochets, went around, and then, well, okay, I joined at the beginning, brought it out to make it look all much. So I took that out and did something. So now I have 2. So I'm gonna do 2 knitting needles at the moment because so I could put. I'm using a different yarn. Okay. I almost thought I was mixing up my yarns. Um, which I'm doing my best not to. Okay. They're both red. That's why I kind of did like a oops. I used the wrong one. But no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. So I'm gonna start my next band piece and then maybe get back to crocheting my hearts. I got crochet fever. I got crochet fever. One, two. Okay, I'm putting my stitches on, and I'm enjoying my knitting too because I got a crochet hook case brewing that involves the knit stitch. So trying to see how much of that I would like to do. I would also incorporating crocheting. So there'll be some crocheting, some knitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. These are a few of my favorite things. So I'm incorporating a few of my favorite stitches in the case that I'm creating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Lord. Okay, got that on the hook. The needles. Let's see where we are. My cell phone is hollering. Okay. My cell phone is so down. I am going to bid adieu. It's so hot. TTFN. I'm gonna work on this. Let me check. Yeah. All right. TTFN. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Get the book if you like enjoy